ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channel message for October 5th through to the 11th. I'm recording this on September 10th. So let's see what we have for the 5th through the 11th. Let me make sure that those dates are right. Yep, that is. All right, good. It's funny, they go, well, I hear there's a new principal in town. In other words, you know, the principal is the one that tells you what to do and how to do it and manages the whole system. So there's going to be a new boss, a new principal, a new head honcho in town. And they might come in and start really moving things around a little sooner than you would like. But they will meet themselves coming and going, so there will be a course correction. So please don't become too upset by changes that you see happening, because they will be corrected, because there's a principle over that principle as well. And I hear come springtime, things will shift and move and be moving along a lot more smoothly and a lot more evenly for everyone, wherever this is concerned. All right. I hear I can't change anymore. I feel like there's a lot of ties that a lot of you want to cut, because I feel like I just can't change anymore. In other words, there's just so much fluctuation, so much change. And God knows so many people, you know, have had to do a lot of shifting and changing. Many people during COVID got to work from home, but that was a shift and a change. And a lot of things were, organizations, everything was changed around. And so I just feel a sense of being overwhelmed, but also feeling like I'm being a puppet, I'm being controlled. But you're not. They're saying just cut some of the ties that you already have and start fresh and start anew with yourself energetically. In other words, if you keep holding on to all the shifts and changes that, and all the constipated energy that didn't get to flow, get the energy out. Go get a massage, get a healing, get a Reiki treatment, do something to really reinvigorate and refresh your soul and your energy, so that you can continue to move with these changes, because there will continue to be changes and there will continue to be little fluctuations, but this is going to be more so part of a natural state. So we are having to move into, and will be moving into, a more fluidity, more fluid state, a go with the flow, you know, go around the rocks. You know, water knows how to just go around all these things and smooth out a lot of these difficulties. So they're really saying that just unplug from the old program you've been running about, all these little boxes I see, like little things you want to fulfill and do, because those things will be fulfilled and done. But they will be fulfilled and done in a much more fluid way. You will just arrive there with it done, and you'll realize, I always wanted that, or that was my goal, but I kind of had a real step-by-step system, a linear way, and they're saying, flow with it, flow with it. For a lot of you, I feel like you're letting go of a lot of things that you have heard from, I feel like a father figure in your life. They're just like pulling all these words out, you know, like all the things you were told, and it's not as though whatever you heard from the father figure in your life was a deterrent, but you don't want to do things like that. You want to listen to your own thoughts and your own energy. So they're saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There are some things there that were actually reasonable and good, but you've been running your father's program rather than your own. So get in alignment with your own soul path in this lifetime, what it is for you that you need to enunciate and bring out into the world. I feel a lot of you too are really looking at mother wounds and your connection to your mother, and some healing from your childhood, and really self-soothing. You're looking into soothing yourself and nurturing and loving yourself, and really not so much breaking free, but becoming more independently yourself. I feel like a lot of you have been enabled by your parents or your mother and have been, and along with that, it feels like you just have not been authentically yourself, and you are coming into your more of your own authenticity. You're not hurt or angry. You just realize I'm more my mother's than my own, and you want to be more your own person. And they're talking a lot about seeing signs. So a lot of you are seeing signs around you that are keep reminding you to come back home. Come back home to your inner child. Nurture you, love yourself. You can't be your mother's helper, and you can't be responsible for your mother's well-being or things that she needs to. In other words, she has her lifetime. She or he, if you had a male mother figure, they need to grow and have their own mistakes and their own ways, and you need your own ways. So it's a little bit of a shift for you. So it's a good thing, though. It's something that's been coming to you, and you're literally seeing it around you in many different signs and ways. I hear something about Greenpeace, and when I hear that, that reminds me of the planet and doing things that are more for the ecological system and the nurturing of the planet and of all peoples. Doesn't mean that's so. That's how I feel that and how I get that. I feel like there's going to be a new resurgence and a new movement, though, with the Greenpeace movement in general. I don't know fully about it and everything that it is about, but I just see this resurgence and this new implementation of it becoming more of like, all of a sudden it's like the underdog coming up to the forefront, like we are in a timeline where we're ready. We are ready for this. More independent political organizations or groups. There are these two-party, three-party systems in many different cultures and nations, and a lot of them are going to be seeing these smaller groups that had been not, where there wasn't a place for them. They were there, but it was like they didn't have the funding, and I just feel this change. Big change. Big changes. More, it's almost like, I feel like with my hand like this, like I'm going with 5 different branches that are going to be making some shifts and changes. So whether that's 5 different countries, 5 different branches of government, but I see changes, big ones. But I feel like it's a surrendering to the times that we're in. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. I feel like I just want to get up and move. Like, I can't wait to get up and go. I can't wait. Like, is it time to go? Is it time to go? And they're saying, yeah, you're just really ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. But they say you're not ready to run a race. You're ready to get up and start walking. So get your energy moving correctly and get on with something new. But I also feel it also has to do with just your own energy system. I also see that a lot of you that you've got this thought pattern around, I see a lot of lemons there. Like I see a lot of things that haven't gone right, but I also see a lot of things I could do with those lemons. Lemonade, you know. So I see some of you taking an opportunity with something that would look like a negative or a bad situation. It's like, I can do something with that. I can make that prosperous. I could work with that. So it feels encouraging, really. Very encouraging. Giving us a lot of attaboys and attagirls right now and a lot of sense of individuation. I also hear something about a COUP. So there will be some sort of a COUP or a planned takeover. I feel that closer to the end of the week. And I feel like it's like a government takeover or something like that. But I hear a new beginning. So, but I also don't feel, I hear the word resistance, but I don't feel like I see resistance there. Like it's time for that kind of a change. I don't feel like it's like anything we need to be really concerned with as much as Because I don't know that it's happening in the United States either. A planned coup, and it feels good. All right, this feels good, and this is for the good. So wherever this is going to happen, it's going to be for the good. Yeah. All right. Got me knocking here on this little crystal. There's a lot of Native American energy that's coming in right here, right now. I feel like there's a new vibration, new kind of energy lighting up in many of you about the indigenous cultures, the indigenous ways. I just feel a lot of you that your energy is really going to shift and change. It's almost like a wave of energy, you know, almost like a kundalini, but it's like all the DNA kind of lighting up. And you seeing through your eyes, like these different ways are coming through you. You're seeing through your eyes. Spirit's working through your eyes to help you see these shifts and these changes, and it feels really good, really good. Yeah, you'll be ready for these changes that are coming. They'll be happening with your energy field first. It'll be ramping up really strongly in that way, and you will know that you are getting these new energies and seeing things differently. It's like you're molecularly, you are changing and shifting. It feels pronounced, it feels good, it's not disturbing, but it is interesting. So, let's see what they have for everyone. I'll see if they have anything else for the whole week. I just feel, I'm hearing promises kept or promised kept. So whatever the promises or promise that you had kept or that was promised to you is being kept. And then I hear awakening and awakened. The voice of my heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Oh, beautiful. All right. Take it easy. Have a great